Us in studio now is Dr. Kamila Forkosh Lavan. She is a licensed psychologist. And Kamila, we've discussed this issue right here in the studio earlier in the pandemic, the concerns, but it looks like it's kind of reached a critical mass of sorts to spur an event, a protest march like that.
I am happy that something like that is happening and taking place right now and so visible, because this issue, as we all know, exists already for years and years and years, and not only in our country, in we can say all over the world. It's a serious problem, and it's a very insidious problem, because often the women themselves feeling trapped will defend the situation as well.
Well, give us then on a practical level, how would a woman or any individual either know that they're in an abusive relationship, or that someone they know, family member or friend, is in an abusive relationship?
It's a great question. So the person that's in the relationship will generally know, okay, because they feel uncomfortable to do certain things that they would like to do, or maybe they enjoyed to do before. Maybe they will think twice if to go out with a certain girlfriend or buy something, or even do anything, put a skirt. Is it too short? Is he going to scream at me? Is he going to give me that look? There's this tension. There's this like anxiety feeling inside, and whoever's in there knows what it feels like.
And what about if someone, not yourself, but another individual, what signs should people be looking for family members or friends?
Mm-hmm. If you, again, when you will get a feeling that something's off, being next to the couple or this person, generally they will, even if they're smiley, but they will look tired. Maybe they will not come to certain events, okay? You will see that they maybe even want to do something, but they don't. You see that there's a certain tension between her and the partner. There's a degree of control, there's jealousy. Often what spikes it also is loss of income, which brings us to Corona, okay? And a lot of loss of income and extra stress. And because the partner will generally not know how to deal with stresses in a productive way, so they will go out on some family member or somebody that's close, and a lot of times that will be like girlfriend, wife, spouse, often also children. So if you are a family member or someone close and you're not sure, you're having a feeling that something's off, you see there's tensions, you see there's something going on, maybe you even heard some reports from the neighbors screaming, who knows what, children, anything, right? So do go take them out for a cup of coffee. Do it privately. Be very careful and discreet, because if there is something going on and you don't know to what degree, just the fact alone that you would bring up a question like that is almost a guarantee that she will get. And
take them out of their normal environment, as you say.
Yes.
Now, as I mentioned, this rally, specific step they're asking for is a significant budget for the National Family Violence Prevention Program. Talk to us, though, what would that money be used for? What are the actual steps that have to be taken to address this problem?
One of the biggest reasons why women will not leave, I mean, we're not going to be discussing right now the psychological and emotional effects, which are huge, and they do need their own therapy as well. But one of the biggest fears is that how will I survive? How will I get out of this logically? Okay, what will I eat, especially if there are children? And that kind of keeps them chained to the situation. Of course, they can get out and they can figure it out, and there are agencies that help, but there aren't enough. Sometimes the situation is so violent that they literally know that if they will go, if they will do any move towards leaving, they're not sure if they're going to get out of there alive, including their children. They don't know if they're going to get out alive. So the money needs to be there, and I think there needs to be a social push towards education that still starts already in schools, age appropriate, of course, but middle schools, high schools, to discuss these kinds of things, to discuss relationships, to discuss respect for each other, to discuss respect towards a woman or towards a man, towards your spouse. How does that look? To teach how to manage emotions for the self, yes? How to manage, how to resolve things in a healthy way, how to have conflicts in a productive manner, so that it doesn't escalate to this kind of very, very emotional, difficult
situation. And if it does,
situation.
shelters, is that one of the needs, greater for this thing, shelters for women, especially from some of these communities like Israeli Arab and ultra-Orthodox that might not have recourse to family?
Shelters are a must. Shelters are a must. There is a support where there should be some discreet form of reaching out towards people. I saw for a while there was on Facebook, like, ask me about makeup and I know that how to contact you. Yes, there has to be something in place where that is discreet for someone in dangerous situation. And I do repeat this is potentially a very dangerous situation, to be able to reach out and to get out safely.
All right. Dr. Kamila Forkosh Lavan, thank you for joining us again on this crucial, significant issue.
Thank you.